Hello, happy Friday. Today is the day where we have been talking about we're going to announce something that is super near and dear to our hearts, and we're going to share it with you guys. Now, this is something that has been in the works for the past 8 years or so, and really it stemmed from an experience that we had together, and we realized how important it is to be around community and to be around just people that are uplifting you to help you really embody your own truth. And so, do you want to explain a little bit?
Yeah,
about why?
for sure. So when Lauren and I first met, what really kept that friendship moving was the fact that, like you mentioned, there was a community of people around us. We all had this sense of ambition, these goals, these drives. There was really possibility that was made available that before wasn't. And in that, we now fast forward till today, we're now in Florida and woo, we are excited. We're excited because what we're looking to do is, in the world of today, it's easy to see that the world in which we're living in, society as a whole, it's different. It's different, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with it. It's okay. Now it's how are we going to adapt to the society in which we're in? It's not gonna go back to normal. We gotta generate the new normal now. So how do we do so? Why we're doing this is we're doing this because we gotta bring back ourselves to a sense of power. We gotta bring ourselves to a sense where we know that when we wake up, we are empowered to take action towards our goals, towards our dreams, towards the things that we wanna create in life. We also are looking to create a sense of clarity. Where are you going? What are those goals? What are those dreams? What kind of relationship do you wish to have with others and with yourself? And finally, we take a look at generating a sense of connection. In the world of today, we have computers in our pockets. We have the ability to be the most connected than ever before in modern history, yet the person right next door to you in your own home, you're not connected with. What's going on? There's a sense of disconnection that is really prevalent in all society. So we're looking to bring this back because we're not supposed to be separate from each other.
And ultimately, just gonna cut it in,
Please.
but ultimately we know deep down that we're meant to be connected to others. Like, there is this fire within us where we desire to feel aligned with our physical body, aligned with our mental body, as well as aligned with our emotional body. And when we can distinguish and really find that alignment, that's when we live in peace and tranquility. And ultimately, that is what we're searching for in life. Like, we have our houses, we have our cars, we have these materialistic things that ultimately can bring us a sense of fulfillment. But ultimately, if we're not fulfilled in those three areas, then there's going to always be something missing. And so we're really starting this and we're bringing this forward to, again, help you get really deep rooted in this belief and this knowing of who you really are and what you're really about, so you can continue to live a life in power.
So key. So how do you go about getting this sense of power, clarity, empowerment? How do you go about generating the sense of alignment for yourself? It's very simple. You get around a group of people that are on that same route. You start to look at information that maybe in the past you wouldn't have even considered before. You start to explore new areas for yourself. As you start to step into these whole new areas, people, connection, you start to learn something about you, about the people around you, about what really is possible. Because if you take a look, what you think right now is possible is just a small fraction of what is actually possible, which is a reason why we are doing what we're doing next.
Yes, we are super excited to announce that we want to invite you to Awakening Bodies Retreat.
Woo!
Here in Orlando, Florida. We're not in Orlando, but here in Florida, it is going to be a 4-day immersive experience where you get to come and we get to go through workshops, meditations, physical activity, and really just connect with a community that is there not only to support you, but also to challenge you, to really help you embody what you truly desire deep down in your heart.
We're here to support you. We're here to create for you an experience that's gonna leave you literally transformed as a human being. Now, we can't do that for you. It has to be on your end. That's why we can do all of this. What you bring to the table and how you show up and the way in which you play the game is going to make the biggest difference for you. This is not for everybody. We need to say that transparently. This is not for everybody. We believe and we're the faith of that this could be transformational for everybody if everybody would have bring themselves forward.
Yeah. And ultimately, we're not here to tell you what you should and shouldn't be doing. It's really about finding that alignment with yourself. So again, you can continue to live that truth. So a little bit of the details of what this is going to entail. Again, this is a 4-day experience here in Florida. It is going to be, we're going to be focusing on healing your relationship with food by having nutrient-dense organic food. We're also going to be doing some levels of physical activity and group activities, whether that be movement like exercise or yoga or flows. There's going to be a plethora of different types of workshops talking about balancing your feminine and masculine energy to your goal setting of what you're really after to accomplish this next year, maybe even gaining clarity on your career, gaining clarity on your relationships.
And more than anything, we're gonna have fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be so much fun.
Look, personal development and personal growth and transformation, all of that can sound daunting. But ultimately, as a human, you know that you feel the most fulfilled when you're progressing towards something. When you're moving towards something, that's when you can feel the best. The best part is, as you also leave, you now get to share your new self with the people in your life. And that's when life starts to take on a completely new experience, because it's not just about you. No, we get to experience, we get to explore who we are, so then we can share it with the world. Because what is the world without the people in your life?
So we would love to have you if this is something that is really resonating inside of you. I encourage you to fill out this form below, and we're going to figure out a time where we can have a personal conversation with you, see what exactly you're after, and see if this is even a good fit for you. Like Sebastian said, this isn't going to be for everyone, but again, if that calling is for you and you feel it in your heart, and you might be thinking, oh, like I kind of want to apply, or this is kind of stepping out of my comfort zone, that is the first step to becoming intuitive to yourself. And so I encourage you to take that step, and we're looking forward to having a call with you.
Yes, and hey, 2022, best year yet.
Best
it
year
starts
yet.
right now. Whether you come or not doesn't matter. You have the choice to make this year ahead the absolute best year you've yet experienced. Looking forward to seeing you soon.
Much love to you.
See ya.